Okay, I didn't really prepare anything. Well, it sounds strange, but I mean, I have a body, you know, a repertoire that I pick and choose from. So, you know, I wrote down a list of things that I might want to play, but not a set list, just things, possibilities. So it will come from that list, about 10, 15 songs. So, I mean, and that may change, you know. Well, first of all, I want to be able to connect, if I can, with people emotionally. So, you know, and I think the best way to do that is, in the beginning anyway, through familiar things that they know, you know, standards, the American songbook, so to speak, you know, things like that. And then some original songs that I've written. I'll be using some of those as well. And some jazz standards, pieces written by people like Freddie Hubbard, Bud Powell, things like that. So, playing solo is always a challenge, so I figured the best way to get over it is to do it. So I've done like almost 3 weeks now of solo performances. So it gets easier for me as time goes by. Well, there's a lot of stuff happening now. Young guys are coming with all kinds of stuff, and I approve of most of it. I like it. They're taking music in different directions, you know, rhythmically and sonically and harmonically. So I think it's a good thing, and I steal as much as I can from them.
So you think they are still playing jazz?
There are some who aren't. I will grant you that there are some who aren't. But at the same time, there are those who are, and who are actually developing the music, taking it further. There are those who think they're taking the music further, who are actually going back. I've heard some stuff that allegedly is new, but it sounds like the 60s to me. So, but it's all in the days, you know, it's all in what you like and what people like to do. So I can't begrudge anybody from doing what they feel is right. When I'm traveling, for instance, I have to play the piano du jour, the piano of the day, and it's always different. So my relationship is going to change from day to day. Some days it's great, and some days it's not so great. Depends on the piano. This is great. This piano here is great. You know, and I played in one last night in Vienna. It was also great. You know, so this tour has actually been pretty good. Occasionally you run into a piano that's not a bad piano, but it's just not a piano that's for you. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense. There are pianos that are really for you, you know. And I've run into a couple that weren't really for me. So it takes a minute sometimes to adjust to them, you know, which is normal. I mean, it's normal. You know, when you sit down to play and you reach for something and the piano says, no, you're not, you know. And so it's a little battle for a second, and then hopefully you win. If the piano is very, if it's difficult to play, then I might shy away from, I mean, for instance, if the action is very difficult, I may shy away from playing things that are fast, because I know that if the action is thick and I haven't had time to spend with the piano, then I may fumble. So I worry about that, you know. So now if you have time to spend with the piano, like a few hours, then you get used to it, so you can deal with it then. But a lot of times the most I have is like this, you know. I have maybe a half an hour or something like that. That's not really enough time, unless the piano is a great piano. And you usually know that as soon as you sit down. As soon as you sit down, and as soon as I sat down, I knew this was a great piano. As soon as I touched it, you know. Well, I just like to encourage everybody to come out and hear live music. I think that's important. And support the festival. It's important to do that. It's important because you got to do it. Otherwise, the music will disappear if you don't support it. You know, and we would like for the music to be here so that I can come back, you know.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Grazie mille, spero altri 100 di questi concerti nel più breve tempo possibile.